up, you guys? It's your girl MelaninMonroe here, and today I'm bringing you a brand new speed build. And obviously, not obviously because y'all don't know, but I have been having like some really bad like builder's block, kind of like writer's block. But I've like been like, what's the word? Like, I don't know, I've just been like really wanting to build, but I didn't know what to build. So I asked a few of my YouTube friends what to build, and someone wanted me to build a loft. And so I never built a loft before, so I just like looked at other people's videos and like just searched how lofts look, because I had actually never been inside a loft. And so I came upon this really cool build that I saw that I guess somebody made in The Sims 3, and it kind of inspired me for this build here. Anyways, I had to figure out exactly how I wanted it played out, like, but I didn't put it in a video, but like I have built it maybe like 3 or 4 times, just the exterior, not with detail, just like the shaping of it. And I deleted it like so many times. This is like the final product of me, like this is the final product from when I kept freaking deleting and redoing it and everything. But I really enjoyed it. It kind of stepped out of my comfort zone because I really don't build like city scenes or whatever, and this was really fun. It made me feel as if I was in the city, and I'm from New Orleans, but I've never been to like a real like big city with brownstones and all that kind of stuff, like New York kind of city. So I had fun, and I ended up implementing a diner and a newsstand outside of the apartment, the loft. Is it still called an apartment complex? I don't know, but I'm gonna end up like just picking up the whole lot and just shifting it back so that it can have like a front courtyard and the newsstand, and like maybe someplace where they put their bikes, like just and also like a bus stop, because I know like there's public transportation is a big thing in the big cities. And so and so what I'm trying to do here is just like create the aspect that there's other apartments inside of this loft, but when I actually go to decorate the inside, I'll only be decorating one apartment, and it's gonna be like the penthouse kind of loft, like the one at the very top. It's gonna be really pretty. I haven't really started on decorating it. I just like went inside of it and painted the walls, and I set up the kitchen, and I just placed out all of the knickknacks that I was gonna place in certain places. So it's not together. It looks like it's just somebody just moved in and have all their stuff everywhere. But no, I've really been wanting to build, and I miss talking to y'all, and like I really wish that I was home alone right now so I could be like real loud and just how I normally am. But my kid is in the other room sleeping, and if I wake her up, you will not be getting the video today. So let's talk about how we are so close to 100 subscribers, y'all. I've been really close to 100 subscribers, and I think the only reason that I haven't like finally pushed it over is because I haven't been so consistent with my builds. And I don't know if I told you all, but for the past month, I've been trying to get into a dental assistant program that they offer here in Fort Bliss for military spouses. And the reason that it's so important to me is because this whole program will be for free. And if you're like a kid, or if you just don't know how much it is to go to school, before I decided to sign up for this program, I went to like one of like the Virginia colleges or whatever, and to become a dental assistant, it's about $16,000 plus, and at the moment I can't afford that, and financial aid is not an option because I am currently paying off a couple of student loans, and you have to wait like until you pay 9 consecutive times, and that'll be in 9 months, and I kind of want to go to school now. So this program was like heaven sent. It's like completely for free. It's through the Red Cross, and all you have to do is just show up and learn and keep your GPA up. And a normal dental assistant program is about a year to 2 years, and this program is going to be in 9 months. So it's really fast paced, but I am here for it. But I don't know if I ever told you all, but I am considered a junior in college. I went to the Alabama State University, and I plan on graduating there. Shout out to you if you went to Alabama State, the real ASU. And that goes for HBCUs, not the other schools. When I say the real ASU, because I'm pretty sure there's some other schools out there like that are probably ASU, I guess. But no, when I say the real ASU, that's just a little bit of shade thrown at Albany State University, which is another HBCU. But but yeah, I did not okay, I guess I'll give y'all my life story. I haven't given y'all my life story in a while. So I went to Alabama State all the way up until my junior year, second semester, and then my now husband, who was then my boyfriend, we were living together, and I got pregnant. We were already planning on getting married after our senior year. Like, I didn't get married to him just because I was pregnant. Like, we was already in the works with that, but he just decided he had already he took a semester off from school because he was planning on transferring to another school anyway. And so he was already out of school when I found out I was pregnant. So he just decided to go into the military to be able to provide for myself and our child. And I ended up transferring to Austin Peay State University, but I didn't like it there. And so what happened? Oh, after I had my daughter the summer semester of 2016, and I thought that I could juggle having a newborn and going to school, which I see a lot of women can do. Like, big ups to you if you could do it, but I can't do it. So I ended up just like taking a break from school, and it was supposed to only be for a year, but lo and behold, my daughter's 2 years old now, and I'm still not back in school. So I just like really wanted to be able to do something for this upcoming fall semester. And so, like, since I knew I couldn't enroll in a regular college, a 2-year or a 4-year because of my student loans, I decided to go with this program since it's completely free, and it was really, really selective. They had about 200 military spouses on the base apply for it, and they only picked 10. So yeah, it was like you went to an orientation, and then you had to get an application, and then like the application was full of essay questions. Like, there was like 9 or 10 essay questions, and then you had to have letter of recommendations, resume, transcripts. Like, it was a lot that I had to get done, and like I was doing that all last month. And I was so glad that they called me for an interview about 3 weeks ago. And so last week I had my interview, and I was like shaking because, like, okay, I don't know if y'all ever had an interview before, but like you go in there and it's like you and the manager or whatever, the head person, and you talking whatever, blase, and that's it. No, the lady came out and got me from the waiting room, and she's like, oh, are you ready for your interview? And I'm like, yeah, I am, cool, no biggie. I've had tons of interviews. I walk in that room, and there were like 10 other people staring back at me like, wait a minute. I was like, am I being set up? Because I've never had an interview with that many freaking people. I started shaking, like I tried to like keep calm, so I was like holding my purse in my hands, but I was pretty sure they could tell I was shaking. Like, I was, and like I straightened my hair that day. I know, like, I'm natural, so my hair is always like in a puff, but I straightened my hair that day, and it was like so flowy, so I know my hair was like shaking. So everybody was like asking me questions, but I kind of like, I don't know if y'all know it or not, probably do, but I love talking about myself. So I kind of like got in my comfort zone real quick, and then I think they were liking how I was throwing around big words, and the fact that I was already a junior in school and stuff like that, and that I was already on my way to becoming an actual dentist, and I thought that like that would just help out or whatever. But yeah, in the end, I made it, and we actually start orientations next week on Tuesday. So my videos will be slowing down next month because I will be working. Well, it's like a hands-on. So it's like when I say I'm working, it's really school, but it's also working because we are learning, but it's all hands-on. I'm gonna be in an actual dental office, on like a military dental office. So it's like working, but I'm not getting paid, but I am getting paid. But at the same time, I am, guys, I'm gonna be having like over 900 Red Cross volunteer hours, which is good for when I go back to my 4-year university and decide to pledge for a sorority. But I mean, I already had volunteer hours anyway, but this just puts it like the icing on the cake, I guess to say. So anyways, I had a lot of fun placing the stuff on this newsstand. I was looking for a CC for a dumpster, and I found like newsstand stuff, and I was like, they got that in a big city. I know I've never been to the big city, but I saw it a lot in Sex and the City. So I decided to implement that, and I think it came out good, but I am going to go back and fix it a little because I kind of want it to look a little bit different. So I'm gonna go back and change it up a bit. I don't know if it's gonna be that same kind of like stall setup, but I'm gonna change it a little bit. I decided that this area kind of needed some landscaping too, so I was just trying to figure out exactly like where I wanted things without it looking too cluttered, because I mean there's not a lot of green anyway. Since this is the city, I didn't want to like put too much green, but I know that they have like, at least they have like landscaping at like a lot of the, you know, nicer buildings. So I decided to implement that. That's what I'm doing right now. I'm like clearing the space for where I want to put it. And I don't know, that bus stop was just giving me life. Like I was so excited when I found it. I was like, yes, they have bus stop stuff. I was excited. I found that too while looking for the dumpster, because I didn't know that we didn't get a dumpster with City Living. How did they give us City Living without giving us a dumpster? So I had to find somebody that converted a dumpster from The Sims 3, and they converted it to The Sims 4, and I finally found it after about an hour of searching, and I found it on somebody's Tumblr CC finds page. And actually I gotta tell y'all which ones it is. I will in a little bit, but they had so many good stuff. I mean, like stuff that I never saw on the what is it, SS Vitlands, is that the one, the Lana CC finds? Yeah, anyways, I found so many cool things, and I need to, like, after I get done with this build, I'm actually gonna just like go and do a big old CC hoard from their finds. Like I found a lot of cool stuff, especially like in their like clutter items. But yeah, so I thought that I liked the way the fountain looked, but when I actually played it like in real time, the fountain didn't like spray up how I thought it would. So I think I'm gonna like change the middle little spray part. And then okay, on this part I'm just trying to like cover that yes, you see like back there, that's just like a random blank space. So I was just trying to cover that. Hopefully this freaking voiceover is in sync with the video, or y'all gonna be looking at me like I'm stupid, so I was on what blank space. But yeah, and then I didn't really know how I wanted to do the back of the apartment, just because like I knew like if this was at the actual city, we probably wouldn't even see the back of the apartment because it'd probably be facing another building. But at the same time, I know there's some that overlook the harbor or whatever, and I know those are probably kind of more expensive apartments since it actually has a nice city view. But this is The Sims and whatever. But I'm almost done with the build. I guess I have nothing else to say. All I'm trying to do right now is just clutter around the, oh no, it's over. Dang it, I gotta do this whole thing over again. Well, anyway, I guess I just used this little bit time to just do my closeout. I hope you all like this video. Make sure that you comment down below what you like or anything like that. I don't know if this will be on the gallery or not just yet because I use a whole bunch of old CC that I don't know where I got it from. But make sure that you subscribe if you haven't subscribed already, and make sure that you hit the bell button so that you can be notified on all my upcoming videos. And I will talk to you later, guys. Oh, matter of fact, wait, hold on. Be on the lookout for maybe a part 2 and maybe a part 3. I don't know yet, but yeah. Okay, I'll talk to you later, guys. Bye.